Business owners, have you ever had the situation where money comes in and it just goes all right back out the door, and then money comes in and it goes back out the door? Yeah, me too. I've been there. In my first business, I had that happen all the time until I learned how to sit down and create a budget, until I learned how to manage our accounts payables. My name's Kristen David. I'm the CEO and founder of Upleveling Your Business. We help business owners build thriving, profitable businesses built with systems. And part of what I'm going to go over today are part of the systems that I created in my own law firm business several years ago, built that up to a seven-figure business, sold it, did a few other things. Now I'm running another seven-figure business, building along the way, and these same financial controls are used in my business currently. So settle in. We got a couple of key points to help you get rid of those ups and downs, help you keep more of that hard-earned money. All right, so first and foremost, when money goes out the door, it's generally called accounts payables. So most of the time there are vendors that are invoicing you, or you've got employees or independent contractors. You also have a variety of expenses, and a lot of those you've signed up, sometimes using a credit card, sometimes with a direct debit to your operating account or some other account. So the first thing to do is to sit down and take inventory. Make a major list of all the expenses you have in your business. If you're in QuickBooks, great, just run a report. If you're not, just grab your check register, go to get the bank printout. That will tell you very quickly where you've been spending your hard-earned money over the last couple of months. This is going to be a little eye-opening for some of you. Not so pleasant, but it's going to get better in the future, I promise. All right, so with the accounts payables, let's break them into a couple categories. There are items that are just routine, right? They're cranking and cranking. Often these are things like a lease, maybe a copy machine rental, or computer equipment or phone equipment, right? Things that get charged every single month routinely. It's nice to categorize all those into maybe one credit card where you're going to get miles or points or something like that out of it. Every month there's going to be, say, $4,000 worth of expenses on that card, and the number stays the same month after month after month, right? So these are the stable, solid expenses, not your variable expenses. We'll talk about those. Next, then think about any of those variable expenses that might tweak a little bit, but for the most part, they stay the same. So they might change by like $5, $7. Don't waste precious mental energy going through and thinking about those. Don't be writing checks out to each one of those, right? We want to streamline this process. So set those up. It could be with bills.com. It could be with your bookkeeper through QuickBooks. Find ways that those routine bills also get categorized so that they can get paid quickly, efficiently, without a lot of wasted mental energy. Now, the third category of accounts payables are items that are more related to maybe your cases, your services, the dynamic expenses that change month to month based on what you're going through. So in my law firm business, there are months that I didn't know whether the courier had picked up something for my associate or for one of our other cases. So every month that invoice from the courier had to get routed around the office so the attorneys could sign off on the expenses that were related to their cases. On other variable expenses, another big one is the dynamic expenses like marketing, right? Marketing. Those go up and down, but you should have floors and ceilings so that you never get too far. So in other words, like Facebook ads, it runs about a minimum of $100 to $500. or whatever your spectrum is. So create some of those boundaries. That's what's going to help you streamline your accounts payables and make it so that you're not wasting so much energy running around figuring them all out each month. All right, number 2, now that you have your list, let's create a budget. Budget is what's going to help you streamline your business. It's going to help you plan for the future. Super excited for you to get hold of those numbers, be a good money manager. Now, remember, a budget is just a line-by-line guesstimate of where you're going, and it should coincide with your business plan. By the way, if you don't have a business plan, jump on over. I'll pop the link down below. How to write a business plan in 60 minutes. We have a template for you, a little webinar. We'll even take a look at it for you and give you some feedback. So get a business plan, make your budget match to that so you can see the growth, and we can see that as we build, money is going to come in, but you're going to retain some of that profit, and then there's about 70-80% that will go to expenses. Alrighty, final one is don't set up too many auto pays. Don't, you lose track, right? We've all done the gym memberships and the different elements that they go on for years. So every 6 months, take the time to review those. Make sure that they're legitimate expenses. Make sure that your hard-earned money is working for you. All right, no more money in and money out. Let's make sure you bring money in and only a portion of that goes back out the door. That's going to help you build a more profitable business.